Hey, this is Amy. I'm just doing a quick update. I'm sorry I haven't done one for a very long time, it feels like. Um, I find it hard to get time to do them, and I also don't want to just give rubbish videos. So I've actually made a few and just not posted them because I didn't like them. Um, I have had 2 surgeries since I found out I had stage 4 cancer in Christmas or the end of 2025, so roughly 6 months ago. Um, and I've had one of them was to put a port in. That's it there. So it sits under the skin, and that's an access point where there's some sort of connection to the blood supply, and they put the needle in there, and then when I have my infusions it just goes straight in instead of them having to fiddle around in my arms to try and get a vein, which they were finding quite difficult to do. I'm having 3 weekly treatments at the moment, and I'll have one of those tomorrow. I also had another surgery which was to remove my ovaries and fallopian tubes. So if I was a cat, I'd be spayed. No more babies from me, which I'm not too sad about. I've already got 3 between me and my husband, so we're good. But I was recovering from that as well, and the recovery really wasn't too bad. I found. Sorry, that's my dog, not me. Tommy, hey, come on. The recovery wasn't too bad. I think I was good in about 2 weeks, I would say, and I did feel pretty miserable afterwards just because I was just so tired from all of the drama over the last 6 months, and then having surgery sucked, just being sore, and then getting lots of infections and colds and all of that on top of having cancer. So I was pretty miserable for a while there, but I'm starting to feel a bit more normal as we go along. I have had lots of the side effects of surgical menopause, but I had chemical menopause before that anyway to shut down the estrogen. So I'm kind of getting used to it. It's not fun, don't recommend it. But I'm glad I got that surgery done because the tablets that I was on, sorry, not the tablets, it's like an injectable tablet into your guts. Apparently they're going to stop making them. It's called, I always get this wrong, it's called Zoladex. But apparently they're not going to make them anymore or give them out in Australia, or they're not going to be on the PBS or something, according to news I've seen. So I'm really glad I'm not relying on them like a lot of people with breast cancer probably are. Interestingly, the port isn't as straightforward as I had thought going into it. I actually have quite a restricted range of movements that the oncologist is happy for me to do. And when I started doing, when I found out I had cancer, I was actually working on, what's the words? I was part of a judo club. So I was learning judo, and my son and my husband are still doing it. They're on the yellow belts. I was on my white belt, and that's the first one. And then I got cancer, and I actually went into a hold and thought that that was the reason that I got shoulder pain. And I went to a chiropractor and everything, and it was treated like I thought I had a judo injury, but it was actually because I had cancer in my liver pushing on a nerve that apparently shoots pain up your shoulder blade. So that's interesting, but I can't do anything too strenuous with my arms anymore because I've got an access point to an artery here, and it's connected to muscles, so I can't move it too much. So I joked with my husband that the only thing I can do exercise-wise is Irish dancing, and I'm dead set. Might even do that. I don't know. Right now I'm walking to work, but I'm not even allowed to swim because I can't move the arm over like that repeatedly, because apparently that's going to affect the muscles here where the port or the little plastic bit is sewn in. I don't actually know what it looks like. Where is it? So that's been different and something I've had to work around. I don't think there's much else to report. That's about it at the moment. And I'm starting to get back to normality, so there probably will be less updates. I've been working on some more faith-based stuff because I want to talk about that a bit more, but I also am really being a bit pedantic about what I put up here because there's already enough rubbish on the internet and I don't want to add to that by putting stuff up that I haven't really thought through. So you might see bits and bobs from me over the time, but it won't be as regular as it has been. Thanks for watching.